Bună ziua, câinilor! Bine v-am găsit la prima ediție a unei noi emisiuni intitulată Ora de Dinamo, aici la Radio Dinamo. Invitat în această primă ediție este fostul nostru atacant din perioada 2018-2020, Mattia Montini. Hello, Mattia. Welcome to our first edition. Thank you for joining us. How are you? To start
Fine.
with the easy question.
Yeah, I'm fine, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate that I have the honor to be the first in this new concept, and I hope it will be a good option for the future. And it's okay. It's okay. I'm very happy to be part of this new concept.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. So I will just tell our subscribers that you joined Dinamo in 2018, in October 2018. You stayed with Dinamo for a bit over 2 years. You played in 47
more or less.
games.
More
2
or
years
less.
and 2 days. 2 years and 2 days to be more precise.
Yeah.
And you played 47 games for Dinamo and you scored 17 goals. And one of the moments that everybody will remember is that hat-trick scored against Universitatea Craiova. I'm sure that you can remember that game because we won't remember it. We won't forget it.
Yeah. It was a special moment because also was one of the first games I played in Dinamo. So maybe it was the third of the first games I played. Sub comanda lui Mircea Rednic. So yeah, I cannot forget these kind of moments. You know, a trick is always a special moment for a striker, and especially Dinamo Craiova. I remember that was snowing for all the day, and the match was postponed a lot of times. We had to play, I think, 7 o'clock in the evening, and we start to play almost 9 o'clock in the evening, with the risk to delete the game, to cancel the game. And thanks to the supporters and to the people who worked in Dinamo, they leave the snow from the pitch, and we start the game, and it was amazing. It was really cold. It was my first game in the snow, and in my mind I was not ready to play, but sometimes when you are not ready, something special can happen. So was
And
very good feeling. Yeah.
And something special actually did happen. You scored that amazing hat-trick, and I bet that you didn't feel the cold anymore after you scored.
No. I was like drunk, I think, after the game. So it was special. It was the first game where I felt the important to wear this kind of t-shirt, because there is a lot of rivalry between Dinamo and Universitatea Craiova, so I felt before and during the game the atmosphere, and for me it was the first time I played in this kind of atmosphere.
Andrei?
That's perfect. First of all, Mattia, I'm very glad that you are here with us. I want to start with the point that you come to Bucharest in Romania. How did you adapt to this culture and lifestyle?
Honestly, Italians sometimes have no good reputation about Romania, because we are kind of bit racist, and this is not good because we are in 2024. But when I arrived, I felt like at home, because Romanian people are so kindly. Also, it's full of Italian people.
Yes.
So from the first moment, I felt like at home. And of course, we had one person in the staff, was Paolo Potocnik, the fitness coach, who helped me a lot to enter in the dynamic of the team, of the dynamic of the head of the coach, because Mircea is an amazing coach, but it's not easy to enter in his mind, no. And he helped me a lot. Paolo, so it was easier for me to start well, no, the season. And about Bucharest, what can I say? It was a special surprise for me, because I cannot expect. Okay, it's a capital, but I cannot expect that was so beautiful. So it's very easy. It was very easy to adapt outside and inside of the pitch.
Okay, to continue for this question, I want to ask you, what or who convinced you to come to Romania and join Dinamo Bucharest?
Maybe some supporters knows the story. I came for a trial, so I didn't came for sign the contract. Luana Rednic called me by an intermediary, and she asked me if I want to come to trial 2-3 days and to see the Dinamo Savtica, the Baza, the stadium, to see the game, and of course also they want to check my physical situation, no, because was maybe half of November, if I remember good. So I came half of November, 3-4 months without football, just fitness coach, running. So, and after 3 days, I was convinced. They were convinced too. So we find easily an agreement, and we start the dream. For me, it was a dream.
You're saying about Mircea Rednic and Luana. How was Mircea Rednic as a manager, as your coach? Because he played for Dinamo in his youth, and he was one of the greatest players that Dinamo ever had, one of the best managers that ever worked at Dinamo. How was him? How can you describe him as a manager, and what impressed you the most about him?
Mircea is top coach, because for me, he's a manager like Carlo Ancelotti. He's not a manager like Guardiola, this kind of coach that invent football so much. He is very able to manage the players, to put the players in the better condition to play. So for me, it was very important, because when I arrived, it was direct for me. You have to find the best condition physically, and after, with your quality, you will adapt in the team. And it was exactly like this. So he's kind of coach that he speak you direct. I like you, I don't like you. If you do like this, you play. If you don't do like this, you don't play. So for us as a footballer, for me as a footballer, this is the best way to perform in the pitch, because the coach is direct, and he cannot try to manage you behind. So for me, it was perfect coach, perfect condition to express my quality.
You played for us in our local derbies as well against Steaua. How did you feel playing in that kind of derby? How did you feel the fans? We are all known for our loyalty and sometimes madness. How did you feel that that atmosphere before the big games?
Dinamo has a big history. It means that also supporters are very strong. They help you, and they also maybe sometimes pretend from you to perform. So I honestly, as a footballer, I like when supporters put you pressure, because I can do something very special in the pitch. And I remember the game my first derby was not in Stefan cel Mare, but in Arena Nazionala, in the big stadium. And maybe we draw 1-1. Chobi scored by corner kick with that Ciobotariu, Dennis. So yeah, and it was a special feeling because FCSB has not a lot of supporter, and Dinamo complete one side of the stadium with choreography, and I have the picture in my mobile phone because was first time in my career that I feel this atmosphere in the stadium. So for me, was a special day, of course.
Speaking about the atmosphere, what did you feel when you scored for Dinamo?
As a striker, when you score is a natural process. Sometimes you score and maybe for you it's normal, but I remember first time, for example, after the hat-trick, okay, I go I go with the other teammates to assault, to do something, but my blood was cold during that moment. But when finished the game, you realize what you did. It's incredible because I passed from a trial mode to come in a trial in a team in another country to walk in the street, in the supermarket, in the shopping center, and everybody knows you and want a picture with you. So for me, it was there I start to realize that I did something special. So it's not the moment, because the moment when you are in the pitch, okay, it depends of the situation, but in the pitch you are focused in the pitch, you are focused in the game, but after the game really you realize what you did.
I want to ask you one more thing about the goals that you scored for Dinamo. Was there a specific mentor or teammate who had a big influence of your development as a player on Dinamo?
First of all, when I arrived, I found a very high level of intensity. So from third division in Italy to Serie A, Superliga in Romania, there are a lot of differences in intensity of the game. Maybe quality and tactically you can find similarity, but intensity was very high. So even players who never play in Sunday during the training, they helped me a lot to arrive to the biggest step, to the maximum physical body, so it was okay. But 2-3 players influenced me a lot. I remember Dan Nistor. Okay, now everybody I follow Superliga, so every year he scored 15 goals as a midfielder, 15 assists. So I cannot stay here to say Dan Nistor is one of the best player in the history of Superliga, but probably is one of the best, because where he go, he play very good, and also his character is good because he always smile. He's also always positive. And during the game, he help a lot the other teammates. He never scream with the young players. He try always to help with one run more and not one run less. He helped me a lot. And also Dejan Sorescu, he was young player, but I remember that I had a very good feeling with him outside of the pitch, and also he helped me to adapt in Romanian football because he make me a lot of assists, and I help him to improve as a man, as a footballer, with my quality, with my speaking outside of the pitch. So also now sometimes we are in the phone, we speak each other. We played against in Ekstraklasa because he went to Rakov and they played in Vidzev, so we played against. So these two people, as I remember, they helped me a lot to the adventure in Romania. Yes.
Now they are not with us anymore, as you well know. Dan Nistor is playing for Universitatea Cluj.
Yes.
We played against him two games ago. Unfortunately, we lost. But I think and I hope that we'll manage to win the end game at home. After you left, I'm sure
Yeah.
that you know that Dinamo's been through some rough times. Negoiță was the owner when you played for Dinamo, and he sold the club to some Spaniards. They came with the promises that they will invest a lot of money, that they will change Dinamo. It was at the end of the day, it was everything a lie. Now, after a relegation, and with the help from us, from the supporters, we've managed to came back on the first stage of Romanian football, and I think we came back a lot stronger. What do you know about these last 3 years, about what happened to Dinamo?
When you play in a team where you feel very good, a piece of your heart, your mind is always over there. So for me, Dinamo, it's a part of my life. It will be a part of my life because I have a son now, 1 year old, so I can tell him some story about Dinamo. So I follow all the situation. In this year after Dinamo, I played for Astra, so I know and I remember exactly how it happened in that period. Firstly, I have to say that if Dinamo now is in Superliga and continue to write the history of the Superliga, is thanks to supporter, no one else. Because with your project, with your passion, with your ambition, and sometimes is necessary to restart from the basic. So in your situation, you came back in second league, you restart the project, you put the base for the future, and now I follow Superliga, so I'm very happy to see Dinamo in the higher side of the classement, no? So it means that sometimes you need to reset your last situation and to restart. And in the case of Dinamo, it was necessary. About Spanish people, about other situation, as you know, when foreigners people come in another country to invest money, it's always strange, no? If the situation goes well, okay, but first problem, they left. Also in Italy, it happens a lot of time. We have a lot of owners, even in Serie A. Roma has United States owners, Chinese are in Inter, so I prefer when the owner of the club is a supporter of the club. So in this situation, honestly, I don't know who is the owner of Dinamo now, but supporters for sure is the best way to continue in this way, no?
You're speaking about Serie A, about Roma, about Inter. What is your favorite team in Italy, if you have one? I'm sure that you have one.
Yeah, I played a lot of time in the youth academy of Roma, so in my skin I have a little bit something for Roma. So I cannot say another one team. Roma is my best team in Italy. I support. honestly, I'm not the kind of people that always in the stadium, always in the television to see the game, to be bad, to feel bad when you lose. But I like Roma. Now I'm very sad that De Rossi was left, because he's a part of history, and he didn't deserve this kind of treatment. But it's not. It's their job, so it happened. But Roma is my best team in Italy.
So, as the song says, Roma unica grande amore.
Sì, Roma unico grande amore. Sì, Roma.
You're saying about De Rossi. He played. He played along Totti. He played along Chivu, Cristian Chivu. That was a great squad for AS Roma. But coming back to Lobons as well, yeah, he played for Dinamo as well.
Yeah, I know.
Andrei?
I want to ask you something. How has your perspective on football changed over the years? Do you see different things in football now? Do you have, I don't know, another options when you see the youngster players like Yamal, to say, like other youngsters? There are a lot of them on Barcelona or Real Madrid. They are spectacular. How do you see these things?
First of all, I'm very happy that Romanian football is improving a lot. I'm very happy to see Dennis Mann, protagonist of a lot of games in Serie A. Hila as well, Razvan Marin. It means that Romanian football is growing up a lot. So instead of Italian football and Italian young academy, Romanian football and Romanian academies are growing up a lot. Of course, football always change, and there are some players that may be born once in every 1,000 years, as Lamine Yamal. So I think football start to be a business and not passion anymore. That's why people and kids never play anymore in the street, never play during the lesson of school. Always we are with the phone, we are with computer, we are with PlayStation. So this is not good for the football, because when I was young, I remember that I have 5 minutes from study and from my things to do. I go to play football. I went to play football. Now I saw other kids 5 minutes and phone in their hand. So this is not good. But anyway, some talent are growing up, like Yamal, for example. I like a lot. And I hope also in Italy we can find some special talent in the next years.
Thank you. Dragoș?
You're speaking about international football, and it's amazing to hear those kind of things coming from a footballer, from a professional footballer. Now you're saying about differences in between Serie C and Superliga in Romania.
Yes.
That a player that comes to Romania, even if he's coming theoretically from a more professional football than we'd like to think that Romania is playing, there are still some I don't know, some things that player needs to adapt to. Obviously, new culture, new teammates, maybe a new experience. Now at Dinamo, we have players that they are playing abroad for the first time. We, as you well know, you are saying that we are very passionate and sometimes maybe too exigent. Now we have, I've told you, we have a couple of players that they are playing for the first time abroad, and we think that they are not playing at their best. What can we expect from this kind of players? What is the, I don't know, the time frame period for them to adapt to a new mentality, to a new culture, to a new country, to a new club?
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. As I said before, I was lucky in my experience in Romania because I started very well. Maybe if I started with 3-4 matches without goals, it was different. But I was lucky. I was ready. I was really hungry in the pitch to score, to show myself. And this is, in my opinion, this is the basic, because I can say to supporters and to everybody that I didn't come in Romania for the money. My salary in third division in Italy was higher than Romania Superliga. I can say direct like this. I cannot. Maybe if you speak about the period after Negoica in Dinamo, someone signed a pharaonic contract. But in my era with Mircea Rednic, I speak about my salary was not like in Serie C. So I came just for the experience, the level of football, the facilities where you can train, to natural grass pitches where you can train. It's not easy to find in Italy this kind of facilities. So you feel real a footballer. What can I say? Football, as I said before, is a business. It means that people has no time to wait, no patience, supporters as well, because you want result direct. It's important to feel that this kind of players came for other countries, other cultures. Mostly of them are really far from their family, so it's not easy to adapt. Also, Romania is easier for Serbian, Croatian, Kosovo, this kind of, because the mentality and the culture is similar. But when arrives someone from Portugal, from Brazil, from this kind of countries, is not easy. Maybe it's better to take 3-4 players with the same nationality to stay together outside of the football, to adapt easier in the pitch. What can I say? In my opinion, patience is the first way, because if Dinamo choose one player, I'm pretty sure that he's a good player. So we must give time to these guys, and after you give the opportunity 1, 2, 3, 4. After 4, of course, we change. But this is football, no? But not after one. I cannot put the sentence of one player after one team. It's not the case of Dinamo now. It's the case of football in general. Also in Serie A, we expect that one 20 years old player play first time in Serie A, and after 2 games, sentence. No, you need to play 5, 6, 7, and maybe from the 8 games you start to play well, and they say, oh, what a talent. This is the problem on football now. Fast. We need a strategy. We need to wait. In my opinion, this is the best way for this kind of players.
We like to think now that Dinamo actually has a strategy for the future, and hopefully we are building something for the future to have a new great Dinamo once again.
No, of course.
And as you know, we've in the last 2 seasons we've been up and down, unfortunately. Our first and hopefully last relegation in Dinamo history, but we came back stronger, and we had the first season after we came back, when it was a bit difficult for us. But now, as you were saying earlier, we are playing way better this in this start of the season. And I wanted to ask you, have you watched one of the recent games of Dinamo?
Honestly, I saw some highlights. because with my baby 1 year old is really difficult to follow a lot of things. So my free time is zero. But I saw some highlights, and I can feel even from the highlights this kind of enthusiasm in the pitch. Maybe some players really feel the importance of the t-shirt that they wear. I can say one name, but I don't like to say the name, but I like a lot Politic. For me, is a big talent. As I remember, he played also some games in Italy, maybe.
He came at Dinamo from the 4th league in England. But I can't remember, to be fair. Maybe Andre can help you now. I can't remember if he played in. I don't think he played in Italy.
Someone spoke about Cremonese, maybe. I heard about Cremonese.
We have a couple of youngsters that came now and they signed a professional contract with Dinamo. They came from Primavera teams from Italy.
Yeah.
And we have high hopes with them. Speaking about youngsters, what advice you would give to our youngsters that came from Primavera, from Italy? They grew up there. They learned basics of football in Italy, and now they are coming back to Romania, and they need to adapt as well as you did to a new mentality. What advice you would give to our youngsters, or to a younger Mattia Montini, who now signed a contract with Dinamo and he's 18 years old?
I can feel something of psychologist in this kind of question, but okay. Primavera is like under 2019. So first of all, you never play for a big team, you know. In Primavera, maybe sometimes you can train with the first team, but it's totally different championship. It's not easy. It's not easy because for them, in my opinion, it's the first time that they play with old players. So start to be a real job and not only a game. In my experience, thinking about Mattia when I was young, for me was very difficult because I came from a very good academy, and when I start to go on loan, in my mind was always I came for a senior academy, Roma. Now I play on loan in Serie C, and after next season I come back to Roma. But if you don't go with the right mentality, older players kill you because they play to win money, to put the bread on the family. You know what I mean? So it's totally different. I'm pretty sure that the academy in Italy are very good, and the basically of tactic and technique is very important. For sure, they have to adapt physically because the level in Superliga physically is very high. It's high level. You can find machine, not players. So for this kind of players, it will be easy technically maybe, but physically it will be very difficult. So they must to be really disciplined with the training, with the nutrition, with the mental side. Now it's very important. All these kind of condition are very important to the fact to be really a professional footballer. So my advice is to be disciplined, to follow maybe an example in the senior team. I'm sure that the senior team has an example. I think the captain Patrick is an example because he has 37, 38 years old, and he feel the t-shirt. He has the mentality as a professional player. So for this kind of players, it's important to have an example and to follow him.
I promise you that I won't keep you longer, but a couple of more questions, and I promise you.
No problem. I have time. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Andrei?
My question is, what are your plans after football? Do you want to stay in sport, a coach, or do you have another plans?
Yeah, this is the right moment, the right age to start to create the base for the future. To invest money in the right way, to start to do something also besides to football. I make some investment in the holiday home, so just to invest some money, to don't put money in stupid things. I'm studying in university 2 more languages, Spanish and French. So am învățat puțin limba romană. I speak not good English, but I speak English. So if I put two languages more in my background, it will be easier to find a job when I finish. I cannot feel in this moment as a part of a technical stuff, as a coach, second coach, fitness coach. If I imagine Mattia next 3-4 years, I imagine Mattia in the football pitch to play, but maybe 40-45 years old, I hope longer as I can. My dream is to be a good scout for a good team, to trip
For
around
Dinamo.
the world, to see young talent, maybe a big scout in Dinamo. Yes, why not?
Speaking now, and I promise that is our last question. Speaking about future plans, let's speak about present. How is Mattia Montini now as a family man, as a footballer? What is your experience with your new team?
Yes, now I played in 4th division in Italy. Here the level, of course, is not so high, so the level of football is easier. Of course, Mattia is almost 33 years old, so he's a man. He's not a boy anymore. You remember a boy with a lot of maybe ambition to arrive, to do. Now my priority is to keep the work, to work with professionality, because my first passion is still football. But my decision to play in 3rd division is because I'm really close to my family. I choose a team in 1 hour. I'm really close to my family. I want that my mother and my father are really close to my son, because it's important. Of course, there are too much differences between Mattia, who played in Dinamo, and Mattia now. But in the pitch, I have the same passion, maybe more now than before, because now my mind is more free. I remember my first season in Dinamo, Mircea helped me a lot in this kind of side, to be free during the performance. My second here in Dinamo was not easier, because the heart attack of Neagoe influenced me a lot. I'm sensible in my mind, and this kind of situation not helped me a lot during the next matches. After with Dusan Nurin was a very good coach, but sometimes he preferred other players. So my second season was not so easy. COVID happened, so after COVID was not easy for Romanian people and Romanian football in general. I'm pretty sure that if Mattia now, with this mind, have an opportunity to go back in Romania, I'm really ready again to play in highest level, because my mind is more free now than before.
You never know.
One more short question. Do you have a message for Dinamo's fans?
Yes, of course. Firstly, to follow always the team, because when you go back and look the tribune and you see 500 people or 5,000 people, is totally different. So I'm very happy now that Dinamo is playing in a good stadium, the home matches, and the stadium is always full of supporters. The feeling is very good, because the stadium is really close, the tribune are really close to the pitch. So when you score, you can go direct maybe to hug the people, you know. It's so good, and to continue to follow the team, to continue to dream. And I'm pretty sure that this is the best period of Dinamo, maybe to come back as Dinamo in before is coming.
Thank you, Mattia.
Mattia, and I promise we are finishing now. In couple of years' time, hopefully, maybe 2-3 years, we'll have a new stadium. And what I can say now as a promise, directly from me, at our first game, I will personally invite you to see that first game on our new stadium. I want to again to say thank you for accepting our invitation, and all the best from us. You need to remember that we are always remembering you, and good luck in your football career, and stay healthy and enjoy your family life. Thank you, Mattia.
Thank you too. It's a pleasure, and also you will be in my heart. So I'm pretty sure that our way will again find each other. Cross
Și
each
cum
other.
se zice, hai Dinamo!
Haide Dinamo, haide supporters.
Thank you, Mattia.
Ciao ragazzi. Ciao, it was a pleasure. Bye bye.
Thank you.